Welcome back to another episode of the Triple Threat Podcast. All three of us
Like
back
last time?
back in the studio.
Yeah.
You know, we just was live.
Back
Ooh,
indoors.
we was live?
We was just
Back
live.
indoors.
We was back indoors, getting ready to get it popping with the sports topics. You know, my man number 2.
Derek Jeter.
I'm not gonna lie, that Budweiser commercial. It's,
Made you
I-
cry?
It's a tearjerker.
For Derek Jeter. 1 million people saw that thing live in the New York market alone.
Because Derek Jeter's everybody's
it's
hero.
amazing. Yeah, he has to. Even Yankee haters have to realize the greatness. That
You
Oh
he is.
yeah,
respect the
you
greats.
gotta respect the greats because they did the same thing with Big Papi last year.
Kobe. A
But
lot
I
of people.
mean, I wouldn't put Big Papi in the same strategy.
No, he's not in the
as
same
Jeter.
realm. No, I don't know.
He's a great Red Sox.
You think Derek Jeter's the number 1 Yankee?
No,
Who is?
it's
Mickey
not even
Mantle?
close.
Mickey Mantle? Who?
You gonna say
Uh,
DiMaggio?
It would be either Joe DiMaggio. I like Joe DiMaggio a lot. Yogi Berra, Don Mattingly. There's a lot of great Yankees that it's not fair to
That
put.
you think they're way better than Derek Jeter? Like,
Are you saying in
strategy.
terms
Like
of just
Jeter's
play?
Not, if there
'Cause
was
Derek
a Mount
Jeter's-
Rushmore of Yankees,
He's
which
not
one
on
would
it.
he put? He wouldn't be on.
He'd be on my Mount
I don't
Rushmore, like
know,
New York,
yeah.
New York Impact in New York.
Icons?
Yeah, he would.
New York?
Yeah, probably.
As a
New York
Yankee?
Icons, but not as a Yankee. No.
I think I would put him up
I'll
there.
put him up there.
He
I'd
has
say,
the
I'd
most
say,
hits.
No, wait.
only
he has
people
the
I-
most hits, yeah,
only
but he doesn't
people
have
I-
the most rings. He doesn't have the most MVPs. He doesn't have any MVPs.
he has
some of
5
these
gold
guys
gloves.
overlap.
5 gold gloves, man.
Some of these guys overlapped, didn't they?
Yeah.
They cheated. They got rings off
They
each
didn't
other.
cheat. Why
And they was all on steroids.
Mariano Rivera was a better Yankee than Derek Jeter.
Nah, I don't know about
Mariano
that,
Rivera
man.
is the greatest closer of all time.
How many Cy Youngs Mariano got?
0. He's a closer.
Oh, true. Very true.
Mariano Rivera was great at his position.
Yeah, he was. As
And
But-
the impact per position, that's him. Rivera would be top. Not top Yankee ever, but there's so many.
So that means out of the baby bombers that
So
played
who would
up,
you-
them guys,
who's
them
your-
4 guys, you think Rivera had the best career?
Not the baby.
Out of the 4, you know, the Jeter,
four?
yeah.
Who would
Yeah.
you put on your Mount Rushmore
I'd say
more of
his best
Yankees?
career. It's either him or Jeter, right?
Yeah.
It's not anyone else.
No, Posada's not.
Who would you put on your Mount
I don't
Rushmore
even know who
Yankees
the
though?
4th guy is.
All right, so we have. I mean, it's my bias because Lou Gehrig is probably my favorite Yankee. I'd put him on there, but it's hard to put Lou Gehrig because he didn't play against Black or Hispanic players. But I'd put Lou Gehrig, Joe DiMaggio.
Derek Jeter.
No. Yogi Berra. No, Mickey Mantle, and then Mariano Rivera, eking out Yogi Berra.
I would go.
Jeter's in there somewhere for me. I like Mickey
Jeter's
Mantle.
definitely
I like Rivera.
great. He's my favorite player of all time that I've seen.
I like Rivera. I like Mickey Mantle. And I like Yogi Berra. Jeter's up there for me, though.
But remember, Lou Gehrig had the record before Cal Ripken broke it of consecutive game plays. The only reason he didn't complete that record is because he took himself out the lineup because he knew he couldn't play anymore.
I think
It's a heroic story.
my Mount
That's
Rushmore would
heroic.
be
That's why
That
he
is
gets the
heroic.
spot.
He
That-
said
Derek Jeter got 5 rings.
and 5 gold gloves.
He had 8 when a
You
time
can't-
where
you
it wasn't
can't
even it wasn't the same amount of teams.
no. There were the same amount of teams, but it wasn't. There weren't any Black or Hispanic players,
Yeah, he ain't,
which kind of or Asian players for that matter who are very good.
Asian players wasn't playing baseball for a while though.
all right.
Well, they play in Japan.
But-
my
but-
opinion, he's on there. Yours
Yeah,
is
Mons
not.
would be.
He's not. But
Mons
I
would
don't
be.
wanna diminish what Derek
I would
Jeter's
have.
doing.
I would have Jeter up there. I'd have DiMaggio. I'd have Mantle, and then I'd have Babe Ruth.
With
and then
Reggie Jackson.
I was about to say. I was just getting ready to say honorable mention Reggie Jackson and Bernie Williams.
Yeah, Bernie Williams, I wouldn't put up there.
I would. Bernie Williams was just like Reggie Jackson, in ways like during the postseason, the way he came through for the Yankees.
That's true.
I'd put him up there.
There's just so many, and Derek. It was all about Derek Jeter. He's an iconic Yankee, first ballot Hall of Famer. He won't be a unanimous Hall of Famer because the Baseball Writers Association of America sucks. But
Everybody sucks.
Mariano won't even get
Hot takes.
Ken Griffey Jr., one of the greatest baseball players of all time, got 8% of the vote. That means 2% of the votes. Like
The
Ken
kid.
Griffey Jr. No, they're
What-
gonna say the same
what-
thing about Derek.
What'd you think about A-Rod not showing up to this
Was he
ceremony?
invited?
I think he was. Why
It was a
would?
sold out arena. I couldn't even go. and I had
He
tickets.
didn't
to the
play
first
on the
game.
same World Series team as Jeter. I mean,
Should've-
I think
That was great.
A-Rod should have been there though.
I
Jeter
think
got
so,
A-Rod a
They
ring.
didn't really like each other.
Got him a ring.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
But
That's-
there's
that's
so
like-
many people that got that one rings with Derek Jeter, and a lot of them were there just not A-Rod. And I think it was because of a personal thing with him and A-Rod.
They didn't
I
like
think
each
that's
other
the
to that
same.
extent.
To me, that's the same thing.
But what's to that extent? I mean, if you had to take somebody out that was there to put an A-Rod, would you?
Yeah, Posada. No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
See what I mean?
I'm playing. playing.
You wouldn't take anybody.
Teixeira,
Teixeira wasn't there
the one with A-Rod and
He talking about the at the
at the
thing,
ring
Fred.
ceremony. Who
Oh.
would you take out to put A-Rod in?
I
Not
just bring
saying
out
they
a
could've just added an
bring out an
seat,
extra lawn chair.
But what I'm saying is, would you? So it's not blasphemous that A-Rod wasn't there. He wasn't part of the core four. He wasn't a coach of Derek Jeter's, and he wasn't on the opposing team. So there was no reason for him to be there.
Oh, he
Yeah,
worked
that's
for the
true.
Yankees now.
No, he worked for. I thought he worked for Fox Sports.
Both.
Oh.
So he works as the
Yo,
Yankees
A-Rod, let me hold the dollar, man.
position coach.
You got too many jobs.
This isn't like disparaging A-Rod either. A-Rod is a great.
I think that's the
baseball
same
player.
thing though as like the big three, Exile and Ray Allen.
Ray Allen was an integral part of
They gotta
that
get over that.
championship.
They're saying they want.
A-Rod was a huge part of one championship. Derek Jeter
Yo,
has
you
five.
saw that? They had the nerve to have Kendrick Perkins on there talking about what
The
Ray
great
Allen got to
Kendrick
do.
Perkins.
Right?
Yo, you know what? I don't blame Ray Allen though, because they was like, well, we decided that whenever we do decide to reconcile, Rondo's gonna be the one to make the call. All right, the hell with all y'all
What did
then?
he really do though? Let's be honest. What did Ray Allen really do to that Celtics team? He delivered.
He was basically
him, they don't
traded.
win
He's
the title.
he's basically traded.
and without him, they don't win a title. And the next
No,
year,
not
they
at
had
all.
Paul Pierce, KG, and Jason Terry do the same exact freaking thing.
No, they got traded, but
still.
they saying Ray Allen forced his way out.
He
They-
did. Like,
Well,
he
if you
asked for a
haven't-
trade.
He wasn't saying they didn't ask for
Because-
trades.
But that's because they started. No, it wasn't even why. They started playing Avery Bradley in his spot.
Yeah, he's coming off the bench at that point, because Avery Bradley was younger.
So you're gonna be mad at him because of that?
No,
Nah,
that
not at
makes
all.
no sense to me.
I'm not mad at Ray
Like, I'm
Allen.
Ray Allen.
I
I'm
don't-
like, yo, I don't
I
need your reunion.
He
We
has
got
more
one with the
rings than
Miami.
all of them.
I could go to the one in
I
Miami.
got-
And without him, they don't win that title.
Yeah.
I
So
go
they
I
know.
go to one of the two in Miami.
Well, just the
He,
one.
he was only there.
Oh
for
yeah,
one.
yeah. He's only there for one. My
But
bad.
still, they don't win in 2008 without Ray Allen, and they don't win in 2012 without Ray Allen. So if you're an integral part of the championship,
Robert
why aren't
Horry.
you there?
Robert Horry got mad reunions to go to.
Nah, he really only got like
He was
three.
The pure.
Rockets,
Spurs.
Rockets,
Bench
Spurs,
ride.
Lakers. Rockets, Spurs, Lakers.
7 rings. 2 with the Rockets, 3 with the Lakers, and 3 with the Spurs.
I just
No,
want
two-
put something
two
out
with
there.
the
I
Spurs.
hate that
Two with
Robert
the
Horry
Spurs.
is used as an argument for why LeBron's better than Jordan. Robert Horry was not a key player in any of those runs. That's why
Robert
nobody's bringing
Horry-
him out.
I'm not gonna lie, we
Horry
couldn't have
had-
beat the Kings without Robert Horry.
Yeah, and the Spurs won
You
again.
Order
couldn't beat
refs.
the Kings without the. Thank you.
I said it for you
Yeah,
because
they
I knew it was
they
coming.
should have won in Game 6.
On 27 fouls in the fourth quarter. Don't care.
Ridiculous. All right,
Don't care.
I'm bringing up the pass. My bad.
I'm
Derek,
not
it
going
is about
for it.
Derek Jeter and his day.
The refs also helped another team, but we ain't gonna get all the way into that in the NBA.
What team?
Dallas, 2011.
Oh.
Dirk and those
Stop
air
it.
fouls.
Stop it.
There was no air
Stop
fouls.
talking. He was really good.
It was-
Avatar, the
I hate
Avatar,
this
the
biased
last
stuff. You sound like LeBron fans.
Avatar, the
Oh,
last Airbender was
if
out there
Kyrie
pushing
ain't
Dirk
get
with
hurt-
air.
Come on, you get hit. Don't touch me. That's it.
People
Let's not
hit
talk about how
Dirk
in
getting-
2006 Wade was getting all the fouls
Dirk
too.
getting
And
called
I
for
never
fouls
bring up
right now. Dirk getting fouls called for him right now.
Hater because that was probably one of the best teams ever, and they didn't win a title.
That
Who?
wasn't one of the best teams ever.
Hater.
That was in
That's why I
2006?
Miami Heat.
If Cleveland's top heavy, then the Heat was definitely top heavy that year.
They were.
Yeah, they had
So
Mike
that's
Bibby.
not one of the best teams
They
ever.
had Mike Bibby running point.
Exactly. That is one of the best teams ever.
I think they won the best. Like talent wise, they won the best.
Mike Bibby trying to revolve
They're
his.
not,
all the
because
all the
they're
talent was
behind
there.
every other team that won a championship. But I'm just saying
So then they're not one of the best teams ever.
they should have.
Even
Like
record-wise,
the
they weren't the
2007
best team.
Patriots, they were the best team ever.
Even
But now they go
record-wise,
behind
the
every
Heat,
single
the
other
first Heat
team.
team wasn't one of the best teams
Dolphins.
ever. Record-wise.
Yeah, because they lost. They didn't mesh until the middle of the season.
Yeah, the year that they won 27 in a row was one of the best teams maybe ever. lost for about 2 months.
Well, when they won 27th Street.
Yeah. I remember that meme where they was like, God asked LeBron, "What are you gonna give up for Lent?" And he said,
To
"Losing."
Oh, that's why I really hate LeBron fans, yo.
Yeah, the LeBron fans are the worst.
They take
They
it.
really are the worst. Where your team at? Where your team at? You don't have a team. I'm just saying. I
First
hate
is
that.
this, then it's F bombs.
And then leads to other things. Let's get into that.
Plexiglass.
To that Game 7 yesterday. Celtics versus Wizards. John Wall went 0 for 11. Didn't score in the fourth quarter. Was that, you think that was
Choke
a
job,
choke
yes.
job?
No, I mean,
No.
it's tough to go out there in a game 7 when a team is specifically guarding you, and then you're getting mad at him for not getting through double teams. And what is he supposed to do? Not try to find the
I
open
mean,
man?
he made the way for Bradley Beal to
you
score.
gotta realize
Bradley Beal basically scored John Wall's points.
And Kelly Olynyk went off, and he's not.
Yo, he'll never have 26 points again in his
He
career.
will. He shoots mad threes. But
He won't have
This is
26
John Wall's
points.
skill set is still developing. If his skill set, if he had a definite shot, if he could shoot the three, John Wall would be
How long
unstoppable.
Yeah.
in the league for us for him to still be developing?
But nah, he's
It's
shooting the three
2009,
better
so
than he's
8
shooting
years.
the three better and
almost
better
10
every
years.
year.
No, I'm like 2011. I think he got drafted.
He's been there for a while.
Yeah,
But
he's a veteran.
I'm
I think
saying
it's
based on what you see, he went from not attempting threes at all to making them at a
Yeah, because
better
he
pace.
he didn't have a jump shot when he first
Yeah,
came in the
so
league.
You gotta think if
he
he's
was-
still
he was-
but right now I don't think he's.
He was
still
all
developing.
drive and kick or
if
just
he
lay it up.
makes, If he makes threes at a higher clip, John Wall will be unstoppable.
But he's a superstar.
Because you gotta protect the rim or the 3-point line. If he get that, and not to mention Bradley Beal was
He's
went
scorching.
off.
Yeah.
He
But
went
as I
off.
said, he basically
I
scored John
would
Wall's
never-
points because they was
I-
collapsing on Wall,
I
and then
genuinely think their problem is
they're top heavy.
no, their bench is terrible.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
They
they,
really-
have nobody to come up the bench with
they-
but Brandon Jennings.
They need
fault is that?
nah
No problems.
Bogdanovich. He's
They
their
have
best scorer
guys
off the
like
bench.
that.
But I don't like Jennings off the bench. He don't
Yeah,
score.
no.
He's not.
He's
great.
not the Brandon Jennings he used to be.
Yeah, he's not
When he was a
dropping
starter.
mad points.
Yeah.
So it's like not like he's helping. It's Bogdanovich was the best bench player they had.
They brought him in to
They
be a
need
game manager
another
though.
one or two guys that when they send John Wall and Bradley Beal to the bench, that they could withstand stuff, withstand leads, hold them, even extend some if they have it.
Right.
Like they needed to go out and get a guy like Lou Williams, somebody like that. who
Yeah,
could-
they did, but they had
somebody who
nobody
could
to trade
handle
from.
and
That
shoot.
was the point. They
Yeah,
bench sucked.
But I'm saying over
It's
this
tough.
break, they need to find another punch to come.
Serge
off the bench.
Ibaka.
No, he's gonna want to start, and he's not that good. And we've. Seen
I think
him-
either the Rockets or Wizards should try to get Serge
This-
Ibaka.
the
this is
Rockets.
what
Him and
teams that
Capella?
make the playoffs should do when they're drafting. Look for pieces that you're missing.
Mm.
You're not gonna get a star. You're not gonna get
Just need a
a
guy
star
that
out there. Get somebody that you could just push into a role
could
that
do
has
that
a niche
well.
set.
Yeah.
That's
like,
what the Wizards should do.
they like they're looking for guys. All right, they have Bogdanovich. He literally can score any type of way for the most part.
Yeah, he's decent.
You want a guy that come off the bench that can help spread the floor for him to do whatever he does, and you want a guy who can slash so that if he's posting up and they can slash by. That's you need those two pieces to come off the bench with him.
You'll
Those two,
find that at the end of the first
yeah,
round.
those two. You're not looking for an all around superstar. You're
And I
looking
feel
for
like
a
that's
great
what they want.
slasher who could play some defense, and a 3-pointer who's not a 3-point shooter who's not a liability anywhere else. Like I'm not saying anywhere else. You know you're gonna have your weaknesses, but if they
Yeah.
get that, whether in the draft or free agency,
They might have.
I think they would have had they had a team like that, they could have this series wouldn't have won 7 games.
The Celtics should do the opposite though, since they'll most likely they're gonna have a top 3 pick. Go for the superstar. Try to.
I think they
Yeah,
got
'cause
the
you could
they got
turn
the
that-
superstar
Worst
already
come
though.
to, yeah, but
need
worst come to
2 or
worst, you could
3
turn that to a
superstars now
pick.
win.
You could turn that into a trade, and you could
Yeah,
trade
true,
that
true.
for more than one piece. If worst come to worst, and you don't like
The
if
superstar.
Markel Fultz or they get one of those guys, and you just don't see a spot for him.
You know, I think they should draft.
Other guys, and you get your pieces.
I have a controversial opinion here.
about what?
They should trade the first overall pick for Melo. They should just do it. Win now, Do your thing and then give us first overall.
That wouldn't
you're a
actually be
Knicks
a bad
fan.
trade.
And swap.
Yeah.
Get Melo and swap
Oh,
first
boy.
round picks.
If they was going to pick somebody in this draft, I think they should pick Malik Monk.
And he's not worth a top 4 or 5 selection. So why not?
They need a shooting guard.
But he's saying you're gonna have to pay him that money.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
without a doubt.
You're gonna have to
Okay.
pay him that money if
I
you
got
pick
you.
him up there. So you drop back, you pick him
But-
lower.
Or swap
They
picks
have
with somebody.
cap space, though.
Huh?
They
Or
have
swap
cap
picks with somebody.
Well, no, it doesn't even have to be Melo. I just think it works perfectly because the Knicks have a low enough draft pick. Maybe try to make that trade for Cousins. I don't think that would work.
Nah, I don't think they're going. I think they're going to see.
They're not high enough either.
I don't think they try to make that pick for Cousins. That trade for Cousins.
Because
Because I think they're going to try to court. The Pelicans are going to try to court CP3 back to New Orleans this summer. I think. If you put him on that with that offense with Boogie and AD, hey.
Lob City 2.0.
No, it's not.
3.0.
Boogie can't jump.
But AD
AD can.
He can, but that's not Lob City. One guy to
LeBron
another.
logic for you guys. Anthony Davis is better than LeBron James
How's that LeBron logic?
because LeBron's better than Jordan. I don't need facts. I just see that he's better. All right, let me
I guess it depends on how you look at
Uh,
it.
Let me drop it.
Let's get into these Eastern Conference Finals. What you guys
I'm-
prediction?
I'm-
Cleveland and 6.
Yeah, the same, and I'm gonna tell you guys exactly how
I
it
got
happens.
Cleveland in half of that.
Tomorrow, it might as well be. Tomorrow, the Celtics will steal game 1. Steal game 1 at home. Why? Cavs are rusty.
Mm.
It's stealing game 1 at home when
Yeah,
you're the best.
it is because they
team
shouldn't
in the
win
league.
not one game.
Is he the best team in the league?
Now,
they beat
this
them.
what's gonna
They
happen.
beat them during the season.
Yeah, they got demolished the both times they lost.
No,
Listen,
they didn't. They lost by 6 twice.
No, they got killed the
They
last
lost by
time.
6
last
twice.
time.
Yeah, the last time. That was the only blowout.
Oh yeah.
So they lost 3 times to.
Twice by 6. They won by 4, and then they lost by
So we're
91 to
so-
114.
So we're so happy that we beat the Cleveland Cavaliers once.
You
I'm
beat the
giving them
champs.
twice
You beat
right
the
now.
champs,
I'm
man.
just saying. When
All right,
yes,
look.
is it stealing a game if you're the
Let me-
best team in the,
yes,
the
They're gonna
conference?
steal game 1 at home. Then they're gonna lose the next 3. Then they're gonna win game 5 in desperation. And game 6, LeBron James is gonna close it at home. That's exactly what's
I
gonna
don't care how it happens. It's gonna be
It's
Cleveland
gonna
at
be
6.
6 games, yeah. I hate them. They're gonna sweep. They're gonna sweep. Respect Boston a little bit.
The only reason I don't think they're gonna sweep is because Isaiah Thomas is gonna have one of those games.
Yeah, he's gonna
Where
take.
He gonna have a 40 ball at
OD,
least
he
one
gonna
time.
have, yeah.
You gonna have a 40 ball one time.
But
and
I don't
then-
know. Maybe the refs.
And then Avery Bradley is gonna be guarding Kyrie Irving. So for what it's worth,
He's gonna get strapped.
he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna shut him down.
He's
but
young. He's gonna
he's
get
gonna make
strapped.
him work. Then you got Jay Crowder, who's a decent defender. He gonna be on.
And I'm not sure who they're gonna put on Isaiah Thomas, but it should not be Kyrie Irving.
You can't put J.R. Smith there. That's not good.
They're
unless you
both
gonna start-
defensive liabilities.
Unless you're gonna start Shump.
True.
Good joke.
Can't start Shumpert.
What you think this is, the Knicks?
That's what I'm saying. It's mismatches all over. It's just who exploits them. And then the 3-point shooting, is not tilted one way or the other the way people like to think because
Right.
the Celtics shoot it at a strong
Ridiculous clip.
too. Yeah, everybody can make them on their team.
They didn't even really use Jerebko last series.
That's what I'm saying. Jarebko is
He's lights out.
So
They be sleeping on Jerebko. But I gotta give y'all credit because y'all really tried to tell me about the Celtics in the beginning of the season. I really did not see this. Like if you had told me,
nobody saw Isaiah Thomas doing what he did. Though.
but I didn't see them in the Eastern Conference Final. I didn't even see them getting out the second round at all. Who did the Celtics? I never saw it.
No, I saw it.
I did it
picked
because
them
maybe
to
I wasn't.
go
I never
to the
watched them
conference
before
finals.
this year though. Yeah,
Wait, were you talking about the beginning of the year or the beginning of the playoffs?
in the beginning of the year when we was doing the
not
the
really.
preview show. I
Oh,
never.
Yeah, you
I-
did sleep on the.
I slept on them.
I
I
picked them to
didn't.
go to the Eastern Conference.
I didn't
Finals.
pick him to go to the Eastern Conference Finals, but I knew that Danny Ainge, and I sing his praises as the best GM, pulled together a good squad.
Yeah, he's smart.
And the fact that he owns Brooklyn's Pistons this year and next year, and I think the year after that.
Nah, just this
Not
year
just
and
this
next
year
year.
and
I think
next
it's
year.
2017 or
18
18,
and this
2000
92, no?
Nah, it's not 19.
Through 2018.
But
Who
they
does
couldn't
that?
trade the
Like,
picks every year. How did he get?
You can trade and then you can swap. It's ridiculous.
So the Nets just gave up futures. So they not.
For nothing. For nothing.
So they don't get a pick till
Just so
2019.
Yeah. Well, no, they get a pick this year. They just get whatever the Celtics for. They don't get a pick next year.
The Nets are not smart for that.
Well, they wanted to sell the arena.
I'm
It's a
gonna
new
play for their
arena.
D League affiliate. I can get a contract
You could
quick.
get into
You can play for the NBA affiliate. You can average a solid 4.5 points a game.
All I need is
No
that
doubt.
minimum what's that minimum?
816K
Is
Man,
the
I
veteran
could make-
minimum or the real minimum?
regular minimum.
I thought it was 5 something,
I thought so too.
but I think it might have went
It
up
went
on
up.
the thing.
Well, the D League is 25,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
When the regular salary cap goes up, so does the minimum. So it might have been five something like a
It was
couple of years ago.
562 before. Something like that.
Still, I'll take
I
562.
feel like that players
Sit on the
knows
bench.
what they're doing.
Travel,
play-
eat.
The players are messing up.
Stay in hotels.
The players with this wrestling, they're gonna lose TV contracts, and the salary cap's gonna fall.
I don't know. The Cavs gonna have the logo on their jersey next year.
Yeah, that's good.
Good year logo.
What
Sponsorships.
I don't.
know why nobody wants to see them. Forget it.
Everybody wants to see.
I don't want to see them play.
I don't either.
They're terrible.
The league is watered down.
Who, the
There's only
Cavs?
2 good teams.
I'm not gonna say it's only 2 good teams.
There's only 2 good teams.
The Spurs.
I'm sorry, have they lost yet?
The Spurs just had Golden State by 23.
Oh, what happened at the end of the game?
They
Kawhi
lost 'cause
Leonard got
Kawhi
hurt.
Leonard got hurt.
9-0. They're 9-0 right now. Cavs about to be 8-1.
Man, listen, that's nobody's fault, but
The league,
The
LeBron
Spurs.
James, he took this big 3 thing all to another level. Oh, I have the best team than me. I need a playmaker. I'm so upset at what this is happening right now. NBA was fun.
I'm not
It was
because
the ultimate highlight
the up
sport.
and coming teams are
And
just
now
like
they
it's-
have 0 chance to win.
wow.
What do you? The draft lottery's not over. They only announced
kept
the
our top 3 pick.
How do you know?
Because I just read it.
It didn't happen.
It did happen. The draft lottery is happening right now.
It's happening right now. How do you know you kept your top?
Because
3
we
pick?
kept it.
looking at it.
I'm looking at it right now.
What pick number?
It
are
will,
you?
Somebody must have got number 4 or 5 or one of them numbers that.
the 76ers have our 2018 draft pick though next year. So
Oh, it is done. The Knicks pick 8th, of course.
in Magic we trust. This magic moment.
Which
All
I
right.
had to get the top 3 pick to.
Yeah, we top 3 protected. So we
Wow.
pick second.
Oh, y'all getting full to ball.
Philadelphia picks 3.
So now I can really do the show.
This is
Let me tell you something. No, I'm tired of this.
No,
I'm tired of this.
I'm tired of this Frank Lee.
Nah,
This is
nah,
rigged.
nah. Let me tell
This
you
is
this.
rigged. This crap is rigged. I hate the NBA. It always happens. Go ahead.
Who
I'm gonna have a horrible one. so you have
Should
a-
go. Now we can get into the topic that I've been
No,
waiting
if
for.
you're not gonna rank, I am.
Who picks first?
How the Knicks have a 22% chance to fall down and they do it?
Cause y'all would lose anyway.
They suck.
Who picks first?
The Celtics.
Of course. I am now a Celtics fan. We're going to go off and win.
I
so
don't
upset.
sit in rooms with Celtics fans.
I'm so
Sorry.
upset. Too bad you're doing it right now. Isaiah Thomas.
Who should the Celtics pick with the number 1 pick?
If I'm them, I'm taking ball.
Why Bull?
First of all, Markel Fultz is way better.
Yeah, but he's a scorer,
True.
and you need somebody who's gonna continue that continuity between the passing and this. Ball can score. Ball, and you don't need much more than 50. For your rookie, 10, 12 points a game. You don't need a guy who's gonna take too many shots from Isaiah Thomas.
I hate the NBA.
So if I'm them, I'm taking ball.
Can I give a shout out?
No.
I want to shout
At
out
the end of the show.
Jeannie
At the
Buss
end of the show.
for firing Jim Buss this
Yes,
year.
because that's how they got the
I want
third
to shout
overall
out
pick.
Magic Johnson for
Oh, yeah,
guarantee.
it is karma.
I want to shout out Magic Johnson for taking this organization in the right direction, and I want to shout out my man Paul George, who will be in a Lakers uniform next free agency period next summer, and
Round
we
of
will
applause
be
for
back
that.
in contendership.
Fred, last year, what overall pick did you get?
2.
The year before that?
2.
All right, so it's not a new thing that you guys are getting 2. Oh, it's so hard. Oh, we're gonna go behind.
You don't
the
have a
curtain
draft-
and we're gonna pull.
We don't have a
balls.
draft pick
We're
next
not
year.
even see- what?
We don't have a draft pick next year.
Of course not.
No, even if we suck, the Sixers will get it.
Oh, it's not protected at all.
No, it's not protected.
Oh,
I
word. But the Lakers should take
this
Fultz.
rigged
You think they should take
sports.
Fultz?
Yes. Because who's playing the 2 right now for them?
Jordan Clarkson. I mean, they if they get Fultz, they're gonna be a big team because they got Ingram already. Then they got Randall.
You got a bunch of guys that can score. Who else?
D'Angelo Russell like 6'5" playing a 1.
Who else you gonna take?
The Knicks don't even know how to lose.
Who would you possibly pick over Fultz?
I would only Lonzo Ball, but I'm not. To me, I'm not even sure that Lonzo's the best player in the draft.
He's not, but if he fits your needs, like for the Boston Celtics, you're not looking for a big play scorer. You're looking for a guy who can fit in with the team. That's Lonzo Ball.
I hate you.
Markelle Fultz is a scorer. The Lakers are still looking for some sort of
They're looking for a superstar.
no, not even. They're looking for some sort of potion. Like they're trying to figure out what's the mix. Who's gonna be the scorer? Who's secondary? Who's this? Who's that? So you just grab guys who could put the ball in the hole
And guys that can
build like
take
that.
up space like Mozgov.
Yeah,
I don't.
I
That's
think
why I said they
that
should.
wasn't a smart.
They should
contract.
never traded what you call it,
They
Lou
gave-
Williams.
They gave Mozgov like a max contract
See what you did, David Stern?
for playing
See what you
no
did?
minutes in the finals and winning a ring.
David Stern, the worst
Wait,
commissioner.
Mozgov was on the ring team? Oh yeah, he did, but he
Yeah.
just didn't play.
He did, yeah.
Now they got Tristan Thompson bumming it.
Let's get
94
off basketball
million.
for a second because I see Rob is fuming right now.
I'm just
94
upset at the
million for
Knicks.
nothing.
I'm just upset the NBA can't rig it for us like they did with Ewing. I'm just so upset. Just rig it with New York.
Or Shaq and Penny.
Yes.
This
rig it.
magic moment.
But you see what they're doing? They're rigging it for the Sixers. They're rigging it for the Lakers. I have no idea why. Why are you guys doing that? Rig it for us.
Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. got destroyed by
As he was
Canelo
supposed to.
Alvarez, and then
As he was
boxing took
supposed
it to the WWE presentation ship
That was nice.
and announced the super fight, Triple G versus
We're
Canelo
watching that, guys.
this
It's
upcoming
happening.
September. Oscar De La Hoya said this is going to be a bigger
Oscars.
fight than Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Is this the biggest fight in boxing history?
It's gonna be more entertaining. For
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, it'll be more entertaining.
I don't
They
think
better
it's
not
gonna-
charge us $100. That's all I'm saying.
I think
I think it's gonna be
The two best
60,
pound for
60,
pound
70.
punchers.
That's fine. That's like normal.
It depends on how much. Oh my bad. It depends on how much the build up of it is.
We've been waiting for this fight for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they might.
I think
just try to
this
charge you
fight is
something
what
crazy.
Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather was supposed to be the first time around
But we
when
don't
they
know.
was both still like in kind of in their
But
proms.
There's still the defense of Mayweather always was gonna quote unquote take away from the fight that you thought.
Yeah,
you
but
was
he
gonna
got
see.
way more defensive toward the end of his
He did.
career. Like he was still throwing punches
But
against Maidana and Ortiz. Like remember he knocked Ortiz out.
yeah, but Mayweather threw
How?
punches. Mayweather threw punches once he had you. He didn't throw punches from jump.
Yeah, he didn't come out
He
swinging.
threw
No.
punches once he had you. So if he never had Pacquiao, then he was never gonna throw punches. He was just gonna win by points,
I still don't
which I don't
understand.
think takes away from the fight. Like I don't
Yes.
understand
It's hard.
when was it a rule that you gotta go for a knockout?
No, it's never a rule. It's just
I
I'm
don't
not
care.
mad at the way he fights. I'm just saying it wasn't entertaining. That's just like a fact.
Yeah, but
If
I'm
they
no,
fought
I'm saying
again,
for the
would you pay
people.
$100 to see that?
No, but I'm
Would you
saying
pay
like
$100 to see it the first time if you can.
no people
Would you
people.
pay $100 to get that
Yo,
out of
no
your memory?
lie, no. But people really expected them to have a slugfest, and I'm like, yo, I was looking like, who do y'all think is fighting? Did he have a slugfest his last fight?
No.
No.
I expected
His
Manny
last
Pacquiao
slugfest,
to,
we thought he was gonna lose, and
not
that
be
was
injured.
against Cotto, and it looked like Mayweather possibly could have.
Wait, who thought Cotto was gonna be Mayweather?
I'm saying during the fight when Cotto was hitting Mayweather and he was hurting Mayweather.
Yeah, he knocked Mayweather down.
Yeah, he had Mayweather.
So did Shane Mosley.
Yeah, but Shane Mosley. Was
No,
old.
but it wasn't like
It
Cotto.
wasn't the same.
Cotto, when they went to the cards, I thought it was a possibility Cotto had
won.
won.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that one where
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
thought Cotto had
exactly.
won.
Maidana hurt Mayweather the first 7 rounds. Maidana won like 4 of them.
Yeah, then he had to bite him.
That was the next one.
Oh,
That
okay.
was the second fight because Mayweather
See,
wasn't.
How many
Charlie,
times Mayweather fought Maidana?
Twice.
Yeah. He
I
did
don't
in the
know.
second fight because
Charlie
people
bit
were
me. Charlie
on
bit me.
his, They're like, oh, Maidana.
Because the
should've
second
won.
one was the one where he actually was fighting, like he was swinging, or was it the first one?
What are you talking about? Like
Mayweather said one of the fights he played defense, and the other one he.
the second one.
offensive.
The second one, Maidana couldn't touch himself.
Oh, so
It
that
must
must
have been the
the
second one.
yeah, because after the second one, he was like, they say, oh, he almost beat me, and then
He did.
and this one, when I do this,
Well-
people don't like the style. Like, it ain't about
Did
what.
he almost beat him? No,
just-
I mean, he won the first like 5 rounds, and then Mayweather.
I
won
guess
the
they said it
rest.
was close. But I agree. Like, you pay for the fight. It's not my job to make you happy by almost losing.
With Mayweather fights, you pay for the spectacle. You pay because it's him.
Yeah, you really don't pay for the fight. You pay to
No.
see him. Who
So
you gonna have sing? Who you gonna have singing with him when he comes out?
Because in the beginning,
It's about the antics.
When Mayweather fought Gotti, he was he had an offensiveness
But that was
to him.
before when Mayweather was the second.
But as he got
tier
up to
Not
the
second
top
tier,
and
I'm
got
sorry, the
older,
second billing.
first of all, Mayweather's hands is messed. There's a lot of things behind him not throwing as many punches. He has to go to therapy for his hands because they shake for no reason.
Yeah, and Mayweather only lost one fight, and that was amateur and
What,
That's
his
in
whole
Olympics.
life?
in the Olympics. Yeah. Well, maybe when he was a little kid, he lost some, but the only televised one he lost in the Olympics, and that was like very.
That's crazy. Somebody should have beat him.
No, it's over now because Conor McGregor's not beating him. So.
Yeah, I know that. I'm talking about a pro
It's
fighter.
gonna be a better fight because it's gonna be a pure boxing fight. They're gonna make it
Who, Conor McGregor?
Triple G and.
I
Canelo.
just hope nobody. I just hope, like, see, this is a fight where I'm expecting offense.
Yeah.
Both of these guys are off. They have offense. They have power. They fight.
Who do you
Don't
think
get me
it's
wrong.
harder
I
though?
expect you to Triple
Triple
G.
G.
I expect
I'm not. I can't really say that 100% though.
Triple G's bigger.
He's bigger. He's.
You think? But how much bigger Triple G than Canelo really?
Canelo's
Like I think
been trying to
Canelo's
fight
tall.
in a catch
Canelo's
weight.
taller first of all.
Yeah, but he's been trying to fight in a catch weight since the beginning of time. And Triple G, his main thing was we're fighting for the middleweight title. I don't want to go below a middleweight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which
So
one
that
makes
so
sense?
that's the only reason I'm not mad at Triple G for trying to stay at a middleweight thing. If Mayweather would have fought Canelo at Canelo's weight, he would have lost.
Yeah, 'cause
Canelo would have beat him. But Canelo really wanted that
Yeah,
fight.
because Floyd is
Floyd is
little.
little, exactly.
He's little.
But that's what I'm saying.
He can't fight in anything above like what 130,
What's the
140.
highest? He went 148, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then Triple-
148.
and Canelo
And
was
he
down.
looked heavy at 148.
Mhm.
At 148, he didn't look in as good a shape as he did at 135 or 130. So it's like
That's
if you
another thing. Once you get a certain age, all that moving
or
weights
it's unhealthy.
is not really
Right
cool.
now, who do you guys got in this fight?
Triple G.
I got Canelo.
I also got Triple G. I think Triple G's faster. I think he hits harder.
I think Canelo hits. Just
I'm not
as hard.
surprised
Triple
if
G's
I'm not.
And I-
undefeated, never lost.
And I think
Canelo
I
lost
think
once.
Canelo's way more.
Triple G.
Canelo lost once though. That's not
I
really-
said Triple G is undefeated.
And he's
never
saying Canelo only
I'm
lost
saying
once.
Canelo only lost once, so that's not a big
lost.
deal.
He lost to a small guy.
He lost to a small guy, and the small guy's weight. I mean, I'm not surprised either way. I'm not surprised
He
either
lost
way.
He lost to Mayweather. Like
Like everybody else.
Like everybody else.
Like come on.
Triple G ain't lose to Canelo. I mean to Mayweather.
Cause he ain't fight him.
Because Mayweather's scared.
Alright.
You think saying that now matters?
No, first of all, I'm kidding. Mayweather shouldn't fight Triple G because Triple G is almost 20 pounds heavier than him. Mayweather beat everybody that stood up to his face. I'm never going to attack Mayweather for his opponents because he fought everybody.
I think Triple G is gonna win, but if Mayweather does, I mean, not.
You love Mayweather.
If Canelo wins, I'm not surprised. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's
I
that
think
far
he's
from an even
he's
matchup.
way more
James Harden's
way
gonna win
more
MVP,
mobile. He's way more
But if
mobile.
Russell Westbrook wins it,
I'm gonna be
not
mad about
surprised.
that. Cause
I'll be mad about it too
that's
because
dumb.
winning should matter, but I wouldn't
Well,
be surprised.
get mad now.
I don't have to because James Harden's gonna win it.
Like I said, I got Canelo because I think Canelo's more mobile than Triple G.
He's not.
I think he defends well.
No, he doesn't.
Defends better than
I think
Triple
he
G.
learned from that Mayweather.
No, he didn't.
Mhm. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie. Nothing nobody could say can make me mad for the rest of the day.
It's
Bernard,
it's
You wanna
literally
know who
the
y'all
worst
gonna
sport
pick?
in
Who?
the history
Y'all
of the
gonna
world.
trade y'all pick for
This
your-
is why the NBA will never be first.
Y'all gonna
Never be first.
Gotta shake the whole set.
Yes. I'm upset right now.
Earthquake. Rob gonna start an earthquake with all his anger and emotions.
He's gonna drop an F-bomb today, people.
No,
Get
I'm not.
ready.
You guys, I'm in control.
Knicks.
Get back to the NBA.
No, let's go to another better sport that's not rigged. Wrestling.
Biggest. That is rigged.
More real than the NBA.
I guess. Western Conference Finals game 1. Lot of storylines from that game.
I have one. They're playing game 2
Hey,
tonight
you know,
before
my
the
man-
Eastern Conference Finals even start.
My man B know what I'm talking about. That Zaza,
Everybody's going mad
that-
hard.
that Zaza Pachulia play.
Everybody's going.
That was dirty or no?
No, I don't think so. Everybody's talking. Oh, you know what you in the spur of the moment. You trying to get there to defend the ball. If a big man has enough time to think to himself, he's raising up for a jump shot that he's about to splash down because there's nobody there. Let me try to bumble and lumble over there to put a hand up in his face. But in the same breath, mind you, this is all while Kawhi Leonard is raising up for the shot.
Right.
Let me put my foot beneath him purposely so that I know that he's going to come down on it and possibly hurt himself. That's extra. Now, don't get me wrong. I agree with Greg Popovich, what he's saying, because he's saying he's not saying he intended to do it. He's just saying his technique is so
He
wrong,
has a lot of nerve.
and he needs to get
Who has a nerve?
Greg Popovich.
especially
He's
when
literally the greatest sport.
But I'm saying what he said
But
about
I
Zaza
understand-
Pachulia, and you had
and
Bruce Bowen playing
doing
on
it on purpose.
doing it on purpose.
Bruce Bowen thought about it. Bruce Bowen thought about
Bruce
it.
Bowen was one of the dirtiest players ever in the NBA.
I don't know about.
I would go that far because I
these
seen it.
guys used to throw elbows on purpose. Like that whole Detroit Pistons bad boys team was dirty.
Yeah.
The Jordan rules.
That was a muddy team. Like that was that
Call
was
it
one
a
of
muddy.
that team needed a bath badly. But
I don't think
I don't think it's dirty. I
It's
think
not.
Like I said, I think it's bad mechanics.
he first of all, how can you say he did it on purpose? Like he just injured his own teammate
much- I
2
was
months
watching-
ago. He's a clumsy player. He
I
falls.
was watching
yeah,
inside
yeah.
inside the NBA, and it's like Shaq was going kind of hard. Like
Everybody was.
Look, guys, listen.
I agree with
understand-
Kenny.
It gets to the
I'm with
point.
You guys,
you know what you was talking
I didn't
about.
think that was a dirty play, but you got to realize he's in an inordinate amount of dirty plays. And this isn't the first time Zaza has done something like this. So while I don't think he specifically did it on purpose, the fact that he's always in
It's
something, he tried
He's
to
in
break
a-
somebody's arm off
He's
last
an
year.
11-year vet. He has 4 instances of
No more than that.
4 or 5.
5.
To me,
So you telling me you get one messed up play in the average of every
Yes.
2 years, and you're a dirty player?
It's been in the past like 5 years.
I mean, I don't know because a lot of guys don't consider Draymond Green dirty.
But who?
Me, I don't think he's a dirty player.
I'm sorry, I forgot kicking people in the nuts. Is
I,
not dirty.
I don't think he did it on purpose.
Mhm.
Well, you
You know what he did do on purpose?
what?
He lost the Warriors in the NBA Finals.
I don't think he did it on purpose. I think
Listen, he-
LeBron put his crotch on top of his head,
Exactly.
and he reacted like any man would if somebody put your crotch on their head.
LeBron
not
got.
during the game.
If Draymond, we getting off topic, but if Draymond should have got suspended for that, then LeBron should have got suspended for being disrespectful. Why do you
the
walk
league
over?
cheats for LeBron.
He didn't even get a
This is
flagrant or
clear
nothing.
I
fact,
don't. I don't
guys.
think
I'm
neither
sorry.
one of them should have got suspended.
Me neither.
Should have been no penalty for that, because it not like it knocked LeBron out the game. He just turned around complaining like he does on every foul, like every superstar is beginning to do. Or
Mhm.
nah, it's kind of going away a little bit more.
I hope, man.
Because Isaiah Thomas don't necessarily complain. Like
One
watching
guy.
the new guys, they don't complain.
Even Westbrook, I don't fly.
Giannis don't complain.
Complains.
Giannis don't complain. Like, but yeah, I
Remember
don't.
what
I
Ray
don't.
John
I don't.
Rondo said? How did you beat them on transition?
Like,
Well, they was just standing there crying to the refs.
yeah, that was true though. That whole Heat team used to look at the refs after every.
After every
But yeah, I
play.
don't
And
think-
you want
I
to talk
don't
about
think- I
dirt.
don't
You know what it is? You know
I
what
don't
it
think
is?
Zaza Pachulia is a dirty.
I don't
player.
think he is either. I think it's the fact that
It
people
cost
hate
them the
the
game.
people hate the Warriors so much at this
For
point.
no reason. I don't
It's like
know.
anything that they do wrong, people will find a reason to scrutinize
And
them
that-
for it.
and
Because
every-
look
It's
at look.
mostly LeBron
Because
fans that hate the
all right,
Warriors, though.
perfect
The same reason we hate LeBron.
perfect example. Look at
Who's
like
we?
look
I
at
don't hate anybody.
I don't hate LeBron. I'm just saying, real NBA fans don't
My
like
bad.
him.
perfect example. Last year and the year before that, Matthew Dellavedova.
Mhm.
He was making dirty when he tied Taj Gibson's legs up.
Yes.
That now that's a dirty play because you could bend somebody's legs backwards, or Jr.
Rondo.
or Jr.
Rondo was king. Like he used to do a lot of
Rondo
little
or
weird things in games.
or J.R. Smith two
Lance Stevenson.
or J.R. Smith 2
Yeah.
years ago when
Blowing
he
in LeBron's
when he
ear.
smacked Jay Crowder in the face and made him come down
That's
on his
dirty.
leg. That's a dirty play. Not trying to close out on a jump shooter.
Guys, it is the main thing. It doesn't matter if he's truly a dirty player or not. It matters the perception. of whether he's a dirty player or not.
My
And he's
perception
getting-
is that
No,
every
the
my
league
not
was-
see my
it's
problem
not
with the
you,
no
it's
I'm
the
saying
league.
my problem with the perception that's being given off is this is only a topic because they lost.
Yeah.
This is a topic because
People are
that
mad the
injury
Warriors won.
allowed the Warriors to come back
That's a
and the
huge
Sp-
injury. They're gonna
but
lose
but
this
listen,
game tonight.
listen. If your team can't hold a 20-something point lead for a quarter and a half, they're
A-
no good.
A team of NBA
They're
players.
no good.
The same team that just beat Kawhi
Everybody's
from
getting
the
paid.
same team that just
Destroyed
beat the Rockets
without
on the road in a closeout game without Kawhi by 39.
50.
By
And how
39.
How many points Kawhi Leonard average a game in the regular season? Like 25.
Something like
He
that.
had his average.
Yeah.
You should have been able to do the rest.
Yeah, and then like everyone wants to point to that. No one wants to point to the fact that not Kawhi, LaMarcus Aldridge and Paul Gasol stunk the joint up in the last quarter.
Mhm.
Like you're a team full of NBA players, and
Kawhi Leonard,
the same team that they just
They
put on the
went like
floor
on a
beat the
Kawhi-
Rockets by
yeah,
Kawhi
39.
Leonard can't guard Steph Curry and Durant. Those two were going off together.
And I thought they was going to come back regardless anyway because they have firepower. They at two different occasions when Kawhi Leonard was still in the game, they had cut the lead to 14. So they in the fourth quarter they would have
I
made
can't
some
see
kind of effort. They
I don't
wouldn't
think
have just
it's
went
I
down
don't
like
think
that.
It's dirty. I think like I said, I think it's bad mechanics. That's it. You could call him what you want because of his. Like I said, you look at
Perception's huge,
you look at things. If you look at things based on your past discretions, I mean, you could look at this play and see that there's not enough time for him to think the way everybody's saying he's thinking. You're not thinking all of that. You're
He was
trying to get
thinking
there.
before. He was
You're
like,
trying to get there to
soon as
block
he
the
drops
shot.
it.
And I just love how guys like Jalen Rose and Bruce Bowen go like the same
Yo.
thing that they did to Kobe. They going to sit there and penalize
I'm
Zaza
shocked
for.
about it, bro.
It's
You
not.
know what it is. Most of the stuff I say here, despite facts like what I go off on LeBron and stuff like that, is basically shot at.
Look,
That's what they're doing.
I ain't calling him dirty.
He ain't
Mama
dirty.
call him Zaza. I'ma call him Zaza.
And they up 1-0, about to be up 2-0.
They are. It's just a fact.
All right, moving on. Got last topic. Cavs and Warriors. It's looking inevitable at this point.
Mhm.
If
We doing that?
it really does.
We
I
jumping
think
ahead like that?
if the Warriors
Warriors made it. I'm talking about.
I was
Cavs.
just saying like it's like
I
when
think
a
the Cavs
when a shark
win the
smells,
series.
but in the finals
What's
if
it?
And then the
if
Warriors winning like 5.
if LeBron can pull off this upset against the Warriors, you think he's the greatest of all time?
What if he does what?
I think he belongs in the conversation.
I mean, is he
right
back in
now.
the conversation with Mike?
I
Yeah.
think he's in the conversation right now, but I don't think he. After you go into the conversation starts like this: is LeBron the greatest of all time? No, and that's the end of the conversation. He's not. Just because he wins another ring in a watered-down Eastern Conference, you can't just say, "Oh, he's the GOAT" because he has another ring. That makes zero sense to me.
My thing is nowadays when people say, "Well, is he the greatest of all time?" It depends on what you're talking about. Is he the greatest winner? No, but his skill set and his stats,
I hate
his
that. It's a
statistics,
team sport, man.
it is. But then how are you the greatest player if it's a team sport? Wouldn't that go to the greatest player on
But
the
then
greatest team?
how do you quantify who's the best team? Who's the best player then?
It depends on what you're looking at. The best winner,
are you looking
the
at?
best Jordan is the greatest winner in the NBA of all time. But his skill set, do you put his skill set above LeBron
Yes.
James' skill set?
Yes.
You
No, I
seriously
don't.
do?
I
Yes,
don't.
he's better at points. He's better at defense. He's better at his whole.
I
player
don't get this
efficiency
notion.
rating.
where does this notion that Jordan is better on defense come from?
Defensive player of the year.
Yeah, defensive player of the year.
I don't think he's a
league in
better
steals,
defender,
but
averages
that's-
more
with the-
that validates it
averages
though.
more blocks, averages more steals. Basically, every single defensive category you can think of, quantifiable defensive category, Jordan is a better defender on him stats wise.
I don't think
So what?
blocks.
Because you're seeing he averages more blocks than LeBron.
But my thing
So
about
if
it
you
is,
see, just because you see LeBron's rundown blocks, you think he's a better defender? That
no.
makes sense.
For the longest time of LeBron's career, LeBron was guarding the best player on every team. People keep telling me Jordan did. He did not. Pippen was there for that.
He won
Because
Defensive
when
Player of the
Pippen
Year
wasn't
before
there
Pippen
guarding
got
the best
there.
team, play on the best team, what they was doing? What was Jordan doing? Scoring a lot of points and getting eliminated in the second round.
Because he was facing super teams. He was facing the Celtics. He was facing the Pistons. You're asking him to do what LeBron couldn't.
No, I'm not asking him anything. I'm asking you what he was doing before Pippen got there and guarded the
He was
best player on every
winning
team.
He was winning the league in steals, and he was winning defensive players of the year.
Like Kevin Love was leading the league in rebounds before he got to the Cavs.
To me,
That's the
to
only
even-
thing he was leading them.
to
he
even
was
put
one
him
of
in
the
that
top scorers in the
conversation.
league every year.
Yeah, because he was the only guy. I
Jordan
still
scored
understand
30 some odd points a game.
with Pippen on the team.
No. The most points.
So he only averaged. So he averaged.
No,
30.
he averages 30 for his career, but he averaged 30 in a season a lot of times before Pippen got there.
What, 3 years? Remember,
He
one of those
only-
years he was hurt.
He averaged 30 for his career, but he averaged 20 plus. Don't get me
So
wrong,
who's
he
the better player
scored.
then? Who's the better player then?
Skill set wise, I take LeBron.
Nah, no way. I
Skill-
would never take
I'll
Why
take
ask me?
LeBron's skill
Why
set,
you
too.
ask me?
I would never take LeBron. I did ask you because I wanted to know your opinion.
You knew
I
my
wanted to know
opinion.
your wrong opinion.
You knew my opinion. I would take
Fred, go
LeBron.
ahead. So you would put him in the GOAT conversation?
Yeah,
He'd have to have
You
fun.
have
Is
to.
he a GOAT? No, I don't. I just did.
You have
I
to.
took him out. Get out.
LeBron.
I said-
LeBron,
I-
he's
I
not
said-
the GOAT.
To me,
He's
my-
not the GOAT.
So
he's
what-
not the
Jordan is
GOAT.
GOAT.
So what's GOAT to you? I don't know.
The
what GOAT
greatest,
is.
the greatest player of all time is Michael Jordan.
So what are we having this conversation for?
But my thing is,
He
when
could be in the
people oust
conversation.
LeBron
I
because
said he was. But then I
people
took him out.
oust him because he has less rings.
That's
Then
not the
like
only
then like
reason.
we said earlier, Robert Ory's in the conversation.
No, what?
He is.
See,
If-
this is a false equivalency. you're doing
No,
right
the
now.
rings thing gets on my nerves. Oh, because he won rings. So
I
what?
just named.
Pippen was there
I
too.
have not said 6 rings.
All right.
Pippen was there too.
Points,
No.
defense,
It's,
player efficiency.
it's getting heated.
No,
It's getting heated in
The
here.
only thing
It's
Jordan,
getting heated in here.
LeBron leads Jordan is
As-
assist and rebounds. That's it.
Only thing, assist and rebound.
Everything else is Jordan. Literally everything else.
Assist and rebounds only.
2 things. That's it. Every other stat is
LeBron
Jordan.
is top
Literally
20 in
every other
every
stat.
category. He's about to
We
be
can't do
first.
quantifiable stats like that because Jordan played less years.
And whose fault is that? He
You
played
have
less
to
games.
factor it
He,
in,
did-
though. Just
What?
so because he has more points, he's better.
he played. Jordan scored more points than LeBron.
If that's the case, then you
LeBron's
got.
gonna surpass
If that's the,
Jordan in points.
if that's
Not in the same amount of years.
So
if-
you're agreeing with me then? I just said that.
No, you said we can't do that because of this.
if
and
that
so
if you're
means
doing
you
it
take
because
that
of
out.
less years, that means you got to put Magic in there too.
I do put Magic in the greatest all-time conversation.
You top 5.
Yes.
Me too.
Magic
Put
is
him
better.
bef- I
Magic
put
is
him
better than
before
LeBron.
We agree on the same exact thing.
Magic is better than LeBron is.
Yes. Without a doubt.
Oh nah.
Without a doubt.
Magic. is-
HIV cut his career short with that stuff. You can't just say
Like-
LeBron's better because of 2 categories. That makes no sense.
All right, that's all the time we got for today. You know, it's getting heated up in here. I don't even have time for all you dead ass, but you know what I mean.
We'll sneak it in.
I'll sneak it in some way or another. We be back next week.
No,
talking-
it's Rob that.
You
dead
back.
You bugging.
Next week,
Just that
we back.
You did not. Oh, you dead.